be back. Welcome back to Sage Games. We have just finished up on Eden Prime, if you're just now tuning in. We're back on the... I like watching him do a quick direction change. Looks very glidey. We're back on the Normandy in the med bay here. We've been told to go see Joker, tell him to bring us into dock in the Citadel.
Hey, Commander.
But obviously we're going to talk to everybody first, because this is a BioWare game. Anytime they give you the option to talk to your companions,
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
He gave us all of our exposition.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who...
That is so sarcastic. Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from...
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Alright. Dr. Chuckles.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
So could he just like snap at any given moment?
I should go.
Because that's
Goodbye, Commander.
not ideal.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Oh, you don't want to talk? Okay.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay. Ooh, the shaky cam running on the Normandy is very unnecessary. Alright, where's the elevator take me? I think it literally just goes up. Oh, it goes down! Cool.
Never seen anybody so charmed by just an elevator doing its job.
Well, I couldn't remember where, like, if it just took me to the same place the stairs do, because the stairs are not very tall. And there'd be literally no point.
Just seems so amazed by that elevator.
I was very
It
excited.
was very sweet.
I forgot about Engineer Adams.
It was all very sweet.
Engineer Adams.
About Jenkins, Commander.
Okay, you don't have much to say. I'll be back, though. The engineers are pretty fun. Let's give Caden a better assault rifle. Better shotty.
Shotty.
Better pistol. Better sniper rifle. I'll give him the shitty sniper rifle. It's kind of hard, but it's got... I'll give Ashley the better one. She'll use it more, I'm sure. I think Caden's actually a sentinel, so he uses mostly biotic and tech powers. Ashley's a soldier. She just straight up shoots things.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers
What
sell
are
licenses. Each
licenses?
license allows me to buy and sell a certain
Great
brand of
question.
products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless.
I like to know I'm
And anytime
responsible
we
for
land
getting him the
someplace with a big
licenses.
enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Oh, what was just driving past
Let's
us?
see what you've got.
You
It
bet.
was loud.
Commander.
Motorcycle?
Yeah, your mic picked it up.
It's a normal motorcycle.
Surprisingly noisy.
It'll be okay.
I'm a poor baby person. I don't have the money to buy anything right now. I think Ashley had a locker too. I could have equipped her. I'll do that next mission. Run around and collect all the codexes on the ship because it gives me XP. I'm gonna read them right now. Talk to
Glad
Presley.
you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
To answer our earlier question, it would seem Shepard is a commander.
Hmm.
I'm sure there was like one of these people you could talk to. I think they're supposed to sit here.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
Just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren.
Council kind of sucks.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. In case you had any questions.
I have the mission report.
I like the look
assume that's
Alenko
accurate?
and Ashley is
They
shared
are.
with each other. It's like this guy.
Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every
We don't
human
like him
colony
doing
out
the
there.
treason, so
We
we're all
can't
even,
stop
aren't we?
it. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to
Yeah, I didn't
support
kill
our
Nihilus.
accusations. Otherwise, the
What
Council
did
might
you?
use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain.
Do you even want to
I
be a
go over
Spectre?
few things before the hearing.
They kind of just told me I
Shepard,
was going to be a
you and the
Spectre.
others can meet us at the Citadel
And you
Tower,
didn't
top
seem
level.
excited about it at the time, but now that you're told you can't be.
Now I'm like,
Very
"Aye."
upset. How dare you?
I like to have the option. The map. Ooh. This is useful because the Citadel is a pain to navigate. We're just gonna hack the ambassador's computer real quick. His password was basically password. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rho cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate any further. No patrols are scheduled for this sector. Do we want to send a recon team in? That added a journal entry for me. Gave me a side quest to go investigate it. Oh, I love these guys. Not that guy.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador
Not the
is
Volus.
next door in the large office.
Volus are got me.
Chastising remark.
But those guys.
Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
I love the Elcor.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Pretty rude.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
So I can't talk to... Oh, I can.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
I asked, didn't I?
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising
Din
rebuke.
Korlak has something stuck up his ass.
Inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, She has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find the Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Gonna go help that Elcor out by talking to this Asari consort, Shaira. I like the Elcor a lot, and I find their speech hilarious. And they're all so nice. I don't think I've ever met a mean Elcor in this game.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Leveled up just from talking to people.
Woo!
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
X.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
You know, I appreciate that he went through the effort of trying to use a human colloquialism.
Yeah.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Also fair.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Is there any computer terminals I can hack in the CSEC office? Yep. Boom. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation has warranted. Quote, my fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. You understand me, few will tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. That's, ominous.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
Bro, there's like... Half the place is humans. What do you want?
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I like Ashley.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Okay.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I think we've talked to everybody here at the council building.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I've gotten so many instructions, I'm not worried about it. CSEC Academy that way. Citadel Tower this way. Citadel Rapid Transit System. It's the CRT.
Oh.
Financial District. What am I supposed to be doing? Go to the tower. The Presidium for an audience with the council. And I leveled up. Max out my charm and intimidation. CSEC Academy's down there. It's me to use Avina. Oh, Avina's just a point of interest. Citadel Towers that way. I think that's where we're. Yeah, that's where we're supposed to go. Let's go check out the CSEC Academy. Oh, must talk to the council to gain access to the wards. Okay, so I can't go anywhere. It's not in this immediate vicinity or the tower. I like the big Krogan statue just standing out in the middle of the river.
Yeah, it's straight chilling.
Straight chill. No other species gets a statue, just the Krogans.
No other species deserves one.
Let's see. Down. Consort's there. The Emporium. There's a bank that does something.
Probably keeps people's money.
Yeah.
You forget what banks were for a second?
I mean, like, I don't know. It's marked as a point of interest. I didn't think it would actually have a function, like, in-game.
Welcome. I am Naelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today.
Don't you know who I am?
See when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nolina?
Clearly she
I'm
makes
one
appointments.
Of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Well,
Yes,
okay
of course,
then.
Mistress.
Even she knows who I am.
Haha.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner. I'd spend all day here if I could.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
It's interesting. There is a single human attendant. The rest are all Asari.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies
Why are you getting
about
so
me,
close,
I will
lady?
be very grateful.
It was weird. I guess she
Now
was.
must
I
ask
guess
you
it was
to
a
take your
hug,
leave.
but like
I have many clients waiting to see
it
me.
was just really awkward looking. Also, can we not talk about the Elcor diplomat? Like,
No.
he's the whole reason I wanted to come here.
No.
That poor little guy had a problem with the consort.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable.
Right, let's find. I think the Emporium's up next, then the bank. That goes back upstairs. It's right here. Okay.
Ah, human.
Look at this
This
guy,
one
Rachel.
is greatly pleased to see you here in
Ooh.
my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Fair.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder,
think I
though
already asked
many in
that.
this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
How's it going, Ryan?
Everything he says is vaguely threatening. I don't like it. It isn't vaguely threatening, but it feels vaguely threatening. How's that? His tone feels vaguely
A
threatening.
little, yeah. I have where is my money? How much money? Oh, I have 1,520. Everything here is like over. Oh wait, I can buy that. I don't think it's worth it. It's actually, yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh, or I could buy the license. I'll buy the license.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
So
Would
far,
you
so
care
good,
to see
Ryan.
some of its
I turned
fantastic
on
items
the
Show me your items.
kind of performance mode briefly
Oh, this one is
because I
pleased to
realized
do
that
so,
I'm
human.
only playing in 1080p
You will
anyways.
not
There's
be
no reason to
disappointed.
have the like picture mode turned on, and 60 frames looked good on my screen. On the stream, not so much because I'm only streaming in 30 frames per second.
It couldn't handle sport mode.
It was a little confused. I'd buy 2 of these. Anti-personnel. I think we're going to be fighting a whole lot of shock absorbers. Physics threshold. I don't even know what that does. I'm just going to pass.
It does physics.
Plus 15% to the physics threshold of your armor. Like that, I could just walk into the back room.
Does that mean that your armor does more physics or less physics?
I think,
Probably physical damage, right?
maybe one of my
less
abilities
fun.
is throw, where I can literally just chuck someone across the room.
I also have that ability. That's wild.
Yeah, but I do it with my mind.
Oh, wow.
I'm thinking maybe it would reduce the damage I take from from physics essentially, but
What's this?
One of the Earth Clan.
What did that have to do with your throw
Very
ability?
famous
I'm
one,
just
yes.
saying, if someone used something
You are the
similar
one
against
called
me.
Shepard.
Oh, right.
It is
Cool.
a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
Everybody knows who I
You've
am.
got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to
Still
many
at work,
important
Ryan?
clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Yeah, Rachel's on Discord.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex.
Hello.
A mix of laws and regulations.
She's
from
sitting right
dozens
over
of
here. We just
interstellar
use
economies.
Discord to pipe her in.
I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise.
I love
also
how
offer
everybody
premium
in this
services
entire
for those
place has been
clients
like,
who
yeah,
need
it's my
someone
job to know
conduct
who's who
business
and to
without
know
drawing
things and to know what's
unwanted
going on, and then you're just sitting there
Discreet
like,
and efficient.
what's this place? What's a bank? What
Tell
are these
me
things on my
everything.
feed? I've never seen before. Like, you have no idea what anything is.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
This guy's kind of an asshole.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, I think that's basically all the locations in the Presidium, so we're off to the tower to talk to the council. Just gonna take the CRT. Don't feel like walking the 3 steps over there. I have arrived. Oop, put that away.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the
Care
officer
Bear.
in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Probably not. I'm a cheery shepherd. This is pretty. Is there anybody here I can talk to? No, everybody in the tower is boring. The shaky cam is a bit much. Just calmly running.
To speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
The hearing's already started. Come on.
We're late. We were dicking around too much.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of
That
one
eyewitness who
traumatized
called him
doctor
out by
is
name.
hardly complete.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone,
Objection!
his files passed on to me. I read the Eden
Get him.
report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose
Calm
of
down,
this
Ambassador.
mission.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now?
That's a good question.
My innocence against this kind of testimony.
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless
To be
speculation.
fair, from what I've said
Do you have
about
anything else
the
to add,
vision so
Commander
far, I don't think any of that specifically implicated Saren anyway.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
The ambassador just steps off like, ah!
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder.
Pretty dope title.
I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander.
Thanks, Shepard.
Sometimes you're forced to make
Thank you for that nuanced take on
only if there's no other way.
global
Saren doesn't even look for another
galactic political
twisted,
conflict.
He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Alrighty. Sounds like we gotta talk to Barla Vaughn again, the bank, and make our way to the bars to go find Harkin. Try to figure out where Garrus is so we can tap into his investigation on Saren. But I think this is probably a pretty good place to quit here for the night. It's been a couple hours since we got started. Got quite a bit done here. And we'll pick back up with more Mass Effect at some point. So go ahead and follow if you want to see more of this. And you can follow us on Twitter as well. My Twitter handle is somewhere on my channel. So I'm usually pretty good about tweeting before I go live. So you can find me there. But thank you for hanging out, and have a good night.
Bye.